I've noticed the correlation between the people who do the right things and improve their lives versus the people who don't do that. Those who choose to not only not fight the addiction but do the bad habits result in a life that they are often unfulfilled. At worst, they are bored. They're bored with the moment they have now because they aren't appreciating what's in front of them. And to be perfectly honest, I am one of those people. Over the course of my past year of my life, I have been someone who hasn't been all too focused. I always found ways to distract myself, find ways to fall back into ruts, and never admit whenever I'm wrong. Noticing the growth of this channel, I've understood that there's a lot of things I still need to work on. But that growth, that ability to accept that yes, things suck, but we're willing to get through it and push through it is what made me become the teen author you are seeing now. Hello. I am Arnel Arcega, and I've written 3 full books as of February 2026. In this video, I want to discuss how I did that in 4 easy steps, starting with the first major point, action. Action is the single most valuable thing you can do to build success. If you don't channel your action, the ability to do something, then you're never going to do it in the first place. You can think about it, consider it over and over, but that's more procrastination than you think. The stopwatch to whatever you want to achieve begins now. And if you're similar to me who loves writing and reading books, you have to take in the inspiration from other pieces to create your own work. I remember going over my plan in the past month of January, and when I looked at a TV show or a movie, I had to be able to take action, write the ideas down, plan it in my head, so I can create the story that I want. And that should fuel all other areas of life. The ability to take in this information is valuable. It is dangerous to people because they don't see the value of that, how you're able to take in the worst possible experiences and turn it into a success story. That's what we want. It doesn't matter if you aren't there yet, but you have to be ready in the moment. Not in the past, not in the future, but the now. The second big point I want to discuss in having this dangerous but growing mindset, to me, is the concept. When I started writing my first book, I had tens of thousands of concepts in my head. I truly didn't know what to do with it, but those ideas continue to grow and grow. It's about allowing yourself to take the risk, experiment with different ideas, different niches, and different topics. Some of my favorites are pirates, space, and the desert. These ideas that come from one single mind can create a world that expands forever and ever. The concept of the story you're going to write or the story you're going to tell needs to have merit to it. Have the ability to channel in the best possible concept you can to fuel that action, to fuel the grand experience you're going to feel for these next few weeks, maybe even months or even years after this video. Third main thing I want to discuss is influence. Being able to fluctuate a growing mindset, the ability to continue growing even past the designated end, results in an audience bigger than you think. About a year ago, my channel started only around 100, maybe 200 subscribers. And by the time I reached 5 months into it, that's when I reached around 250. It took a good half a year just to get to almost 300 subscribers. And looking at it now, my growth to 1,000 is valuable. This is what I mean by having this dangerous mindset, the ability to cultivate other people in what you're trying to say and what you're trying to create. As a teen author, it is often a challenge to find myself visualizing this because so many people my age are distracted. They find what I do boring, and while it may not appeal to them, I know there is a crowd out here, and that is what makes me continue to grow, to enjoy what I have now and appreciate the art of making something for the sake of it. We don't do it for the fame, we don't do it for the money, but we do it because we know you'll love it. The fourth and final thing I want to discuss in today's video is nature. People will look down on you in more ways than one. The nature of your character, even though you can play different characters all at once, will always designate back to the same person. I tried being someone completely different. Over time, I changed to someone I am not. But the reason why we often feel ourselves regurgitating back to these people, well, it's for two reasons. One, it's the same people we see every single day, therefore we're trapped in this illusion that we're stuck being who we are. And two, it's because we play the character that we find the most comfort in. The nature of ourselves determines our mindset, because this mindset of bad, trash, limits, and standards makes us feel those things. People can say all those, but replacing it with a nature consisting of endless opportunities, boundless feats, and so on allows you to fly above the ground and be someone greater than anyone expected. It's going to take a lot of time to appreciate said mindset and to get to this point where you can channel yourself, to take action, to feel the best concepts, and grow an influence similar to mine. But you have to understand that there is a world out there waiting for you. And I'm here to guide you forward, to guide you on this journey ahead, to improve yourself in both language, reading, and writing, to fuel the knowledge you have of the world around you, and appreciate every single moment of the day. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed learning about this new growth mindset that you probably heard of, but maybe you needed a new insight on. Check out my Instagram down the link in the description so I can personally help you write your own book. Along with that, check out my other socials and books down there as well. I am Arnel Arcega, and until next time, keep on reading, keep on writing, and take care.